Hello and welcome back to Morzine 2025 vlog. This is day one, part 3. We're heading back over from Linderay, and then we're going down this red trail that we hadn't done in the morning. It actually turned out to be one of my favourite runs down here, but with the dappled light, my tinted lenses and the dust again, I really couldn't see. And everyone just left me. But it kind of worked out because it meant I got to ride it. So the next time I did it, I wasn't riding it completely blind, and I could just like pull for stuff and sort of check out lines. But yeah, it was so bad. I was like, I'd rather have dust in my eyes. RIP to those goggles. I lost them after this day. I was gutted about that. I love those goggles. Yeah, even though I took my goggles off and I could definitely see a lot better, I still wasn't 100% on pulling for stuff blindly. This was like towards the end of the day, so I was getting a bit tired, but that's no excuse. It's just sometimes just our confidence isn't quite there. And but yeah, it was a great track, and I'm glad we went and did it again, even though it is a bit of a pain because you've got to go down some like pretty boring greens to get there, and down some fire roads and stuff, but it is worth doing it a few times. It is good fun. But we were heading back over to the Avoria side, so we went back up this lift. Trees. Johnny went back to the chalet to put some long sleeves on because he was getting burnt because he's a pasty ginger, even though he says he's blonde, but we all know that's a lie. So yeah, this is Chilcon Khan, the very top bit. Again, not really pulling for stuff, sort of squashing stuff, but it's good to see what was coming up. Everything sort of caseable sort of thing, rollable. So had to have a look at the famous drop. Did go and stand on the end of it with Simon, and it's definitely a lot bigger than it looks sort of in this video rolling up to it, but good job I didn't go because that would have been interesting. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do it, but don't know, just wasn't sort of right. Didn't really trust the speed around this berm, had to pedal into it, and I don't really like pedaling into features. I just worried I'm going to slip a pedal, a gear, or I don't know, something, but I just don't like pedaling up to features, so I want to carry on speed in, and I just wasn't quite feeling it. But it was really annoying me that I couldn't bring myself to do it, but hey ho, it's always going to be there. So yeah, it just moved on. No point of rolling into it 400 times. That's just going to make you more nervous for the next time you go to it. Went down the Avoria side onto the red. I think it's called Da Trail. It's good fun. Wanted to get the drop ticked off at the top without looking at it. I've seen it loads in videos and just wanted to do it. I knew I was capable, and I just knew if I carried my speed I'd be fine, and I think stopping would have made it worse. So I just went at the front, straight off it. Well happy with that. Johnny was behind me, and then yeah, he's definitely a lot less full of fear as I am because he just hit that. So, yeah, we sessioned this a bit. Tried to get Andy off it, wasn't quite feeling it, but now he wishes he'd done it, sort of thing. So next time we can get that ticked off.
Ready?
Did get Simon off it though. It was
3, 2, 1.
It was a fun drop, and it definitely looks bigger when you're standing down at the bottom of it than it does feeling going off it. But I think that's the same with a lot of these features. That was actually on the blue, getting stylish now. Alright, headed back down the trail. I missed the first bit when we dropped into it again, but hey ho. But this was so much fun. What ended up being one of my favourite tracks on the Avoria side. It's a lot more direct, none of these bloody big berm switchbacks on the blues you get. A lot more direct, more sort of line choice, and even though I didn't quite get the line choice perfect, but it's good fun. A bit of it's like different rather than just hard pack smooth ground under the tyres as well. Bit of roots and stuff, make it a bit more interesting. Another hip. Not a massive fan of hips, another thing I've got to work on, so got to work on carrying speed around big berms and hips, because there's quite a few and I couldn't hit any of them properly. It doesn't seem natural jumping. Oh. That shark fin, definitely need to carry more speed around that corner to get that cleanly. Missed this bit on the left. Didn't really see it riding, but this was weird. I come over this like little bridge bit, saw the guy in the distance lying on the floor. I thought he'd had a crash, but he was actually just filming his mate shroud in that corner. So that's why I stopped so close to the end. I wish that trail was longer. It's so good. Could lap that all day.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, definitely was the best trail there. So this is the blue afterwards. It takes you right back down to the lift. This is not bad actually, it's quite flowy. I'm starting to get a bit more confidence after that red trail, so I was starting to pull for stuff even though I hadn't ridden it. Just sometimes I've got to be in that right frame of mind. It's really annoying sometimes. You're just desperate to ride or do well, and then you actually get on a bike and everything goes wrong. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's everyone, but sometimes it just feels like I've never ridden a bike before, and then sometimes I feel like I'm the best rider on the planet. It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, missed that bottom bit out. That is just switchback berms. So heading back into the trail. It's filmed in portrait because I thought I might post some clips of it to Instagram, which I never did, so completely pointless. But definitely hit it sort of better this time once I knew it a little bit more. Definitely carrying more speed, although I got a bit off track there. Went very inside. I'd love to be able to hit these hips. They do look fun, but it doesn't seem natural jumping to either your left or right, depending on what way they go. But there you go, something to work on. Should have gone out wider there. Definitely needs to work on my line choice a bit. This is, yeah, so good. Definitely going a lot faster just after one run. So I think someone had a crash here, that's why they all stood around. Once we was here, we went across to the Hattock side, looked at this little road gap. Squeaky brakes.
Once you get past that bit, it's fine.
The run-in was, yeah, pretty rough, but once you got past a certain point, it looks alright. Definitely one to go back to. These are the Hattock jumps on the right, and yeah, I sort of got a bit offline here, and then saw them on the right, and decided to stop without,
Sorry, mate.
without telling Johnny, and heard him coming up pretty quick. So Johnny obviously has to give him a go. Fair play. They're a lot bigger than they look in the video. Didn't quite hit the road gap, but that's for another day, I think. Fair play there. I wasn't hitting them. Oh, I don't know how that didn't end badly. Landed flat sideways, but that's why I don't like hips.
I think I got that hip a little bit wrong.
I definitely did. Got that a little bit better. Still needs to go a bit faster though. Casing it slightly.
Whoa.
Still missed that bit on the left. I don't think I hit that all holiday. That was a weird one. It's quite a big drop. It doesn't look on the video, but it's quite a big drop into a very, very tight berm. So you got to be on the brakes as soon as you land. That bit was cool. Nice and steep. Back onto this blue again.
You right?
Bike issues for Simon.
All right. Oh, really?
Yeah. Got that a bit better this time.
One bang the road gap.
So we decided to take a slow sort of roll down Hattock, the black run, just to see sort of what was on it, what the features were, with intention of going back, but we never actually did. It's quite annoying. I definitely could have done parts of the track. I wouldn't say I'd do all of it. Like that gap I definitely could have done. That I definitely could have done. Just needed to carry a bit more speed, but we were going quite slow down here. This bit's where the road gap is, and if you follow the track, I don't know how anyone would do it from that berm, but that's pretty big.
Okay, that's pretty tasty actually.
Yeah. So you don't want to do that berm.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you definitely want to come up higher.
So even some of those gaps,
Yeah.
like you've got to go a lot faster, haven't you?
I mean, the black over here is a proper black. It'd be a pro line.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's like one.
But I don't know. From the people roll in, put one crank in and roll over this, and they get over it.
Well, that's what it looks like in videos
Like,
anyway.
Relatively easily, but.
We did have to have a roll in for it.
Yeah, watch.
I wish I could have just one banged it and surprised them all, but to be honest, I reckon I would have had the speed. I might have like cased it a little bit, but I reckon if I just committed I would have been alright. But Johnny was coming in at full power. I thought he was actually just going to do it. I think if he broke to any later it would have been over it. So this is that other second little road gap. Johnny greased it. I really should have gone up and tried it again myself, but I didn't. We were pushed for time. Anyway, that is the end of the video because I forgot to press record and I missed the last bit. So we'll see you back here for the next one for day 2. Peace.